I thought I was going to be sad when I heard that Joann Fabrics was going to be going out of business. I'm like, oh my gosh, my Joann's, I'm so sad. What are we going to do? After this, I'm glad you're going out of business. Get the hell out of here.
Go off, Delta!
Joann Fabric and Crafts won't take my gift cards. Have you heard that Joann's is closing? They say they can no longer be in business. First, I heard that they were going to just close a few stores. Then they were closing all the stores. And now they have this going out of business sale. People are on the corners and they're holding up signs and they're saying, come in because it's an amazing sale. Never been seen before. You're going to save so much money. You have to come in. And we decided to go in because we have two $25 gift cards that were purchased, I would say, within the year, probably 6 months. Took them in, decided to get a few things. Now, by the way, this going out of business sale is like between 20 and 30% off of most things. It's not that great, but it's a sale and might as well use the gift cards before they close their doors. So we grabbed a few patterns. They were only 30% off, making them about $24 each. So we'll get a couple of patterns. We'll pay the difference. All good. We get to the register. No, we're not taking gift cards. What do you mean you're not taking gift cards? Both of these gift cards look exactly the same, and they were both purchased in store at Joann's at that location. They were gifted from that location within 6 months. They said, no, we're not doing that. They're either taking a debit card, a credit card, cash, no gift cards. Why no gift cards? You already have the money. You got the money 6 months ago. Now all you're doing is making good on the money that you were given away. The lady had no answer. She said, well, I don't really know, which I understand. I wasn't blaming her, but I'm trying to understand the policy. If you have the money and you have the goods, that means you stole. If you have the money that was paid for the gift cards and you're not going to give me something transactional, that means you're keeping that money and you're not making good on your word. Now, I don't know if they have a new point of sale machine and it doesn't take gift cards and they just don't want to say that. I don't know if they just feel like somehow as a patron, you should feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for Joann Fabrics for going out of business. You know why you went out of business? Is because you got greedy. If you had just been a fabric and craft store and you had sold fabric and granny squares and all these different little things, it would have been fine. Instead, you decided that you needed to have home interiors and you needed to have all these other things in there, Easter eggs and pumpkins and witch hats and costume, all these other things that nobody wanted to buy. And you got onto that really, really quickly. You figured that out really quickly because as soon as you brought them into the store, immediately everything was 40% off. Anytime you would walk in the store, all Christmas is 40% off. Well, Christmas is in 3 months. Why is it on sale right now? Because you knew you were overcharging as it was and no one was going to pay full price. So you got greedy and you had a quarter of the store full of that and nobody wanted to buy it because they could buy it at Big Lots, who went out of business too. They could have bought it at 99-cent store, who went out of business too. They could have bought it at Bed Bath & Beyond, who went out of business too. And you couldn't see that coming? You couldn't see your piddly little business falling apart. Instead, you kept gouging everyone. And now you're having this closing sale. Everyone has to come in, slashing prices. 30% is not slashing prices, baby. Not at all. And why is everything on the website cheaper than the stuff that's in the store? Don't you want the stuff in the store to move? I want my $50 worth of goods and services. What if I wanted to get my shears sharpened? What if I wanted to come in and buy batting? You won't take my gift card? That's insane. That is insane that a company would have a policy that we're still open. We are still giving out goods for money. We have your money. We know that you have nothing and we're not going to give it back to you. We cannot complete that transaction. That doesn't make sense to me. Now, maybe at a corporate level, there's something else going on. Maybe the card can be used, I don't know, at Red Lobster. You know, you get those gift cards from people that are like, this is good at Red Lobster, Panera Bread, Famous Dave's, and somewhere else. It wasn't one of those kind of cards. And I love a gift card. Trust me. I have been hoarding gift cards. People will give me a gift card for Del Taco or for Jack in the Box or wherever it is. And I always keep them in this bag. And I think to myself, these are going to be for when things get a little slim. You know what I'm saying? When things get a little dark, this is going to be the moment when I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. Maybe we can't get to the grocery store. Maybe there's no money to buy groceries. I've got my gift cards. Here's a $15 gift card. Well, at this point, I don't even know what $15 can get you at a fast food restaurant. But I guess if you spend diligently, you could probably get a meal for 2 people. So I always think that about a gift card. I love receiving a gift card. The Joannes were not hoarded. They were within 6 months. 6 months ago, there was no conversation about that Joann's is never going to exist again. When I walked in the store, there was no sign that said, we are not accepting gift cards. It did not say, throw away your gift cards. It did not say what it should have said, which is, here at Joann's, we steal from our customers. That's what it should have said. It didn't say that. It said, come in, go take a number, wait to get your fabric cut, stand in line, get all the way to the front. I shouldn't have to walk into a store and say, hi, before I shop and before I get in line, are you still honoring gift cards or do you steal? I shouldn't have to do that. And I've shared this story with other people and they were like, well, you should have. No, I shouldn't have done anything. Joann Fabrics should not be stealing, right? You've been stealing all along and you still won't honor my card. The doors are open. Figure out a way to honor the gift cards. I'm not in business with you. I am a customer. I am not an employee. I am not a decision maker. I am a customer who's going in looking to purchase goods with cash that has already been received by the store. Then give me the cash back. How about that? Why should I have to take the hit as a customer? If you are taking the hit and we're supposed to hear, oh, well, we're closing down. So it's just it's not just kind of anything. I don't want to hear any of that. I don't want to hear any of the reasons. I don't want to hear about the social security. I don't want to hear about any of that. I want to hear how you're going to honor what you were supposed to honor. I need Joann Fabrics to give what they were supposed to be giving. I need Joann's to give what was supposed to be given. Why are you not giving? I'm not asking for a freebie. I'm asking you to give me what you're holding from me, not even for ransom. You're just holding it and you're just pocketing it like Daddy Warbucks, just fat as all hell, keeping my money. Come on now. That should not be happening. I don't care if your store is closing, but it's a perfect example. This is why you're closing. It's the greed, right? It's the corporate greed in some weird way. It still trickles down to people in such a crazy way. Someone who bought me those Joann cards, both of those $25 cards, said, I know that you create things. You might buy some flowers for your set or your hair. You might need some fabric or some notions. Those were given to me and purchased with someone's hard-earned money. And then Joann just decides, you're not getting anything. At Easter, Joann? Not at Easter, Joann. Joe, Annie, Joey, baby, you're a thief. You're a thief and a failure. Your business is falling apart and you should be humiliated and embarrassed. Instead, you just stand there and steal. You stand in my face and you just take and you take and you take and you don't give anything. We want you to give what is supposed to be given. He is risen and you treat me this way? You ought to be embarrassed. I'm glad you fell apart, you lousy company. Do you want to see me take a break? Because I think you want to see me take a break.